love the front page of the Financial Review, and Editor-in-Chief Michael Stutchbury has done a terrific job with this CEO's demand, stick to the plan, and he's got half a dozen of the top business operators in the country, an open letter to the business community. We ask governments to work together to implement the national plan and chart a path out of the current lockdowns. Providing a light at the end of the tunnel will encourage more Australians to get vaccinated. We need to give people something to hope for, something to look forward to, something to plan around, and to be confident about their futures. Now, I think it would take a very brave leader of a state like WA or Queensland or Victoria to ignore the combined weight of some of Australia's top corporate captains who are basically trying to say, look, we need hope, we need certainty, we need confidence and we need clarity. And when you look at those poor buggers on the Coolangatta-Tweed border whose lives are just a misery right now because they haven't got any confidence or certainty, these are the front pages that hopefully can be drilled into premiers in those states and say, look, you've got to forget about eradication. There is a roadmap out of this. You can still keep your people safe and take away all the mental health dramas and all the business collapses and all the educational failings and get on with life.
Well, this is what the federal government is saying to the states, particularly the front page of The Australian that we just spoke about, with the Attorney-General saying to the states the ground is shifting on the previous constitutional reform decision. They're getting this from business leaders. Nobody is saying let's flood and open up the entire economy and every single border without restrictions. And there's often that phraseology of there's a middle ground between being so hardline on closing borders as a first line of defence and letting it rip. Once we're at 80% vaccination, of course, it looks very recalcitrant, it looks very insular for rogue states to renege on the deal that they made with all the other states and territories around Australia and hold the line on hard borders to stop anybody coming in, anybody going out, and to stop economic activity. And if the CEO of BHP tells Mark McGowan that this is a threat to Western Australia's economic fortunes, he should listen.
Do you think he will?
Well, if BHP came to me and I was the Premier of Western Australia, I'd take notice of it.
Indeed you would.